Hello, I'm Mayor Phil Good with your weekly update. The City of Prescott Solid Waste Division annual bulk item collection event is underway and continues through October 4th, 2024. Crews will visit each neighborhood one time only to pick up the large household items that cannot fit in regular containers. Items may include mattresses, furniture, bikes, yard debris, and more. All items need to be bagged, boxed, bundled, or tied, and neatly placed at the curb by 6 a.m. on the Monday of your designated week. Routes start on Monday and finish by Friday of that week or the next week if needed. Now is the time to start collecting and preparing those items to place curbside on your designated week. This week there's a general plan review committee meeting on Wednesday at 2 p.m. in the council chambers on the third floor of City Hall. Next week on Tuesday, September 3rd, there will be a council subcommittee on water issues meeting at 9:30 a.m. in council chambers. Wednesday, September 4th, the Mayor's Veterans Commission will meet at 9 a.m. at the Grace Sparks Activity Center on Gurley Street. Also on Wednesday, September 4th, there will be a Workforce Housing Committee meeting at 10 a.m. in the council chambers. For the next few months, I am providing facts and information about the Prescott Public Safety Needs as they relate to Proposition 478. In addition to the new and updated facility needs, there are operational needs of new personnel training and specialty units. These will be phased in over the 10-year timeline I discussed last week. Once capital needs are met, 0.20% of the tax will sunset. The remaining 0.75% will continue for these ongoing operational needs. We have received several questions about why Proposition 478, Dedicated Public Safety Transaction Privilege Sales Tax, is not being put in a separate fund. The Dedicated Public Safety Transaction Privilege Sales Tax will be reported as a separate revenue line item detail in the general fund and will also be shown separately on all budget reports and the soon-to-be implemented OpenGov online reporting tool. This allows for a more transparent accounting of the revenues received from the Proposition 478 monies. This approach provides a more complete accounting of the total public safety costs and all revenues used to fund those costs. 100% of the Proposition 478 monies will go towards improving public safety. Let me say that again. If the voters approve this item on the ballot, 100% of the Proposition 478 monies will go towards improving public safety and will only be added to the existing tax revenues that are collected and allocated to public safety that are currently showing in the general fund. If the Dedicated Public Safety Transaction Privilege Sales Tax revenues were put into a separate fund, the transparency of the report would be obscured by having public safety costs and revenues in multiple places with no centralized reporting. Another question we frequently receive asks why it is called a Transaction Privilege Tax, also known as a TPT. Some residents are confused by the word privilege. This is the official Arizona wording for what we call sales tax. The TPT is a tax on a vendor for the privilege of doing business in the state. The seller is liable for the tax, but may pass the burden of the tax on to the purchaser. By referring to it as a transaction privilege tax, we are simply using the technically correct language approved by the state of Arizona. We have a full explanation on the city website. Please go to participateprescott.com for more information on Proposition 478 and to take a short survey. Several open houses are scheduled in September and October for the public to see the fire stations and the police station. This will enable voters to view the facilities and have a better understanding of the needed upgrades. In sharing this information with you, please understand that these statements are meant to be factual and informative in nature and are not intended to support or oppose any ballot measures. We have several openings on committees for citizens who are interested in serving. The Tourism Advisory Committee, the Building Safety Advisory and Appeals Board, and the Industrial Development Authority committees all have openings. Please submit your application to the city by 5 p.m. on Friday, September 27th. Next weekend is the Labor Day holiday. City offices and the Prescott Public Library will be closed on Monday, September 2nd. Solid waste, trash, and recycling will be collected on a regular schedule. However, the transfer station will be closed. I'm Mayor Philgood, and I'll update you again on Monday, September 9th. We won't be here next week due to the Labor Day holiday. Thanks for watching.